Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I finally got to see Alita Battle Angel. I have been waiting for this movie since I seen the first trailer, and I was honestly so disappointed when they pushed it from December to February, because it was a movie, literally as soon as I seen the first trailer, I was like, I want to see it. This looks great. It looks like it's going to be like the next thing. You know what I mean? Like the next big, I don't even want to say franchise, the next big like movie. So I was like, I gotta see it, can't wait. Then I got pushed, but like makes sense because of that December 21st weekend, or that whole like two weeks right there was just too much with like Spider-Verse, Aquaman, Mary Poppins, Mortal Engines, which all that. Anyways, that's way off topic. I finally seen it. I thought it was pretty good overall. We'll start from the beginning and work away. Spoiler alert, by the way. I'm going to I'm definitely going to give away some plot details. So if you don't want to know what happens, then don't watch the video. Come back after you're done. See if you agree with me. Right off the bat, the characters, every one of them, I enjoyed. There was not one character in that movie that I was like, why is he here? Or why are they here? Everything, they all had a nice role that I enjoyed. Oh my god, I can't remember the actor's name, but I spent probably 20 minutes of the movie trying to remember where Francis from Deadpool was from. He's like, the actor is in this movie, and I was like, as soon as I seen his face, I was like, I know who he is, but I can't figure out what movie it was. So like, in the back of my head while I was watching, I was like, where's he from? Realized after the movie it was Deadpool. So I enjoyed him too. I liked his character, even though he was like a saucy person, but whatever. The story of the movie, good. I really like the world. I like the world building that they did. I really would have liked to see more of the war, or the fall. The fall, as they say. I thought all that was really friggin' cool. I really did think it was all cool. The storyline I enjoyed throughout the movie, how it was his kid's body, and he named her Alita because that was his daughter's name, and she was actually I can't remember the name of the species she is from like before, but like she was the enemy at one point of the war, and like everything I enjoyed except for the last 15 minutes. I was just like, why did they have to take? I honestly thought it was so great, but why did they go with the last 15 minutes and push it the way they did? Mainly the Hugo character. What was the point in, like, he almost died, they put him in a cyborg body just to kill him 5 minutes later? Like, why did they like saved his life, and it was like, oh great, yeah, and literally 5 minutes later he dies. That part, that really upset me for the movie. I gotta turn up just a little bit. We're getting a bit steamy in here. But besides that, it honestly is a really great movie. Alita, great character. Like, I need to see more of this world. I want a prequel for the fight on the moon. That alone, like that, I think it might have been a 30-second scene altogether, like, because there was like 2 cutbacks to it. But I would love to see more of that. That was really cool. And her story. And then the Nova, yeah. The Nova character. There's 100% going to be a sequel to this movie. I cannot see there not being one. Like, the movie's going to do decent. I didn't go opening night. I did go opening weekend. It was Friday. But my theater was blocked at 7 o'clock on a Friday evening. And this was a movie that I didn't think was going to be like, I didn't think it was going to fill seats, but I was surprised. Like, the demographic in the theater was mostly old, and I was like, oh, it's like people are coming to see this, probably because James Cameron, but like, he was a producer on it. But the Alita character, yes, 10 out of 10. Loved her. Loved everything about her. Her story, her background, how she, like, I can't explain enough. I want to see more of this. Overall, I'd give this movie a solid 7.5 out of 10. And the only reason I don't give it higher is because of that last 15 minutes. But if you go and just watch the movie, minus the last, even, I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes, besides that whole Hugo point, great. Like, it's actually a visual, like, it's so nice to watch in IMAX 3D, and I absolutely hate 3D movies. I hate putting on the glasses. I love IMAX because, like, sound, loud, whatever, but I don't like the 3D glasses. But, like, Avatar, I enjoyed watching in 3D because it was like a spectacle. This is like, the world is incredible, and I want to know more about, like, the rest of it. Like, yeah, they mentioned that this was the only floating island still around, but, like, did nobody survive any of the other areas where there was floating islands or floating cities, whatever they're called? I forget. But I want to know more about that. I'd like, so interested. I want to go and read the lore of Alita now, just from this movie alone. The other point that kind of threw me off, like, I'll call it a plot hole, I'll say, is that 300 years before 300 years before this movie takes place was the battle where Alita was there, and she died. Well, her body got ripped apart. She fell off the floating city. But, like, how was she on top of the trash at the beginning of the movie 300 years later? You know what I mean? Like, if she fell into that area, like, 300 years is a lot of friggin' trash. So wouldn't you, especially with the war and everything, so wouldn't you think she would be, like, severely buried underneath that? But I guess, obviously, to move the movie along, he just found her on top of the trash, which I was like, even if he had to dig a little bit more, it would have made more sense. Like, if he was digging down into the trash, you know what I mean? But, like, just conveniently, I almost said convincingly. Conveniently, she was just, like, casually just hanging there on top of the trash for 300 years. Debatable. Very debatable. Okay. But other than that, that pretty much sums up how I feel about it. Loved it. Definitely going to go see it again. Like, no questions asked. Because, like, I feel like there was parts that I missed and I didn't. Because, like I said, I was thinking about the Deadpool, Francis. I was trying to figure out who Francis was from other movies. But, like, the cyborg stuff, the love interest between cyborgs and humans, it was actually really freaking cool. And I hope this movie does very well because I want to see a sequel. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this. Let me know if you've seen it. Did you enjoy it as well? As much as I did, because, like, I went in, after the first trailer, I was like, I need to see this movie. Then I seen reviews, like, I watch a lot of other people's reviews, because they get to see it early down in, like, California and that. So, and everybody was like, it's good visually, but storyline, and I'm like, I enjoyed it. Like, I'm watching this, like, yeah, if this had to come out December 21st weekend, I would have seen this over Bumblebee, and I have a Transformers tattoo. So that tells you how much I enjoyed this movie. I also really enjoyed Bumblebee, as you may know if you watch the other videos, but that's another story for another time. Go see this movie. Let me know if you liked it. Tell me what parts you think they should have changed. Because like I said, the last 15 minutes, if they cut it before Hugo died. No, not even then. Like, I don't know. I wish they just didn't have to kill Hugo, and they did the motorball scene, because, like, that was cool. I like that. And, like, I wish they didn't have to kill Hugo, do the motorball scene, and then just end it the way it did. Everything the exact same except her killing Hugo, because, like, she still would have had the motivation to want to go back up and get Nova. Ultimately, that's pretty much, I'm assuming, what the sequel's going to be. But she still had that motivation. I feel even if he didn't kill Hugo, or if Hugo didn't die, sorry, you know, that part really threw me off. And like I said, it's only the last 10 minutes. So check it out. Let me know how you feel. Like, subscribe, comment, watch my other videos. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next movie. Peace.